Okay, so here we are. We've got all of our different papers to work with. I've got some ephemera here. I have a focal point. I'm going to use this as my focal point. I think that's beautiful. And then I've got the pages that I started out with. I'm going to do something with them, or some of them. A scrapbook page that's perfect colors. And then here are the pages that I created along with some different orange mulberries. So we've got the dots. This is from a previous project on mosaic tiles. Here's the mandala stamp. I just shifted the stencil after the original dried, the spray dried, and I just took this and I went over it again. So that's why you see two different colors in there. Here's the white. This I would paint over with orange, with an orange acrylic paint, and I've got these two to work with, vermilion hue and permanent orange. And then here's the texture paste on the mulberry. I cleaned my stencil and I just, using a baby wipe, wiped all the ink towards the center of the stencil, and it goes onto your mulberry pages or whatever page you have, so you don't waste all that. Okay, so here's some different colored orange mulberry pages. Here's the lines. This little lace, paper lace, actually turned out better than I thought. This turned out really awesome. I like this. I'm gonna have to use that paint a lot more. Here are my little, whatever you call them, and the page with all the different designs on them. So I've got a lot, and right now I have put gesso on my book, and I'm just letting that dry, and as soon as that's dry we will just go to town. And I'm not pre-designing anything, it's just going to be an intuitive process. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so I have to tell you something funny. These white pages have been very intimidating to me for some reason. I put gesso on them, and I did a little texturing with my paintbrush just to kind of give it a cool feel. And then I've been sitting here and I got everything set up around it, and I love it. So I'm just going to go for it. And the first thing I'm going to do is put some ephemera around it. So I've got some pages here. I'm going to use this gold, a little bit of this gold, this mulberry, and some of this. And so I've kind of divided my resources into groups. Like this is top application, this is kind of top application, and then I have kind of a middle of the road stuff. So we're going to start out with this bottom layer. And I'm going to get my hands trusty gel. I'm just using the text from that gel, medium, and let's just get this show on the road and start off with this awesome thing. I think once I get the first one down, I'm going to be okay. But for some reason, I so I let this dry. Now, as I was setting it aside to dry, I grabbed this pumpkin glitter and sprinkled a little on the pages here and there. And I also grabbed two more that I'm going to use throughout. So this is a darker one, and then this is a light one. But for now, I just sprinkled it with the pumpkin, which is the mid-tone. So that was kind of fun. All right, so now it's dry. So I'm going to put one more layer of ephemera, and then I'm going to give it a coating of gesso, gesso wash. And I want to use this stamp. Now, I've never used it before. It's brand new. So I'm going to use some Distress ink, which we all know runs, so that's kind of a drag. But I really want to use it, and this is the only orange ink I have. And I think it needs to go on this layer. So let's give it a try. And I'm just going to put it right down here. It's pretty light. Okay, well that's all right. Let's try it one other place. Maybe one of them will show up. So I'll put that one right here. Or I could try and just put it right there. If it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Who cares, right? It's just for fun. Yeah, all right. So I'll go over that with white gesso, and then maybe it'll show up better in the next layer. I'm going to use Sunshine, and I'm going to put that right up here. And I'm going to get my Tanit marker, don't know what color it is. It doesn't say, but it looks pretty orange to me. All right, let's give it a wash. So I've got my gesso here, and I'm just gonna put a little bit. I don't want it to be real thick. And I'm gonna get my big brush here, get it filled up with water. And I just want a light covering of gesso. I could do this with acrylic paint, but it's just not the same. What this does is it helps to begin to pull all the different colors together. And it also seals underneath some of the ephemera. And it makes the background just what it's meant to be, which is a background. Good morning. It's nice and early Sunday morning. I woke up quite earlier than normal. And this is all dry and we're ready to do our final layering. A couple of things before I begin. I did, when it was still wet, I sprinkled it with the second glitter, the darker glitter. And you might be able to see it in some of the places. So I did that. And then the second thing I did was my delicates. some delicates that I'm going to be using. And I re-stamped my and on a piece of tissue paper from this sheet. And then I just hit them with a workable fixative. Now, if you've never used it, when you're working on any medium and you're working with watercolors and you're going to be gluing them down, when you hit it with the fixative, it's not going to bleed when we gel it down. So those are a couple of things I did last night. And the other thing I did last night in preparation for today was I cut a small strip of this, which and then I cut them into little squares because I'm going to glue them down on top of this and then outline them and then sprinkle some glitter inside of that. All right, with those few things done, we're going to go ahead and do our final glue up. So I'm going to go into and the last thing also is, since we're going to be gluing down our focal point, I want to get rid of the white raw edges, and so I'm just taking one of my colored markers and going over it. Oops, oopsie. Okay. I'm going to slow down with the process because it's better to be safe than sorry. So just going over the edges helps to blend them in to all the orange beneath it. And it will look better. You should do this with all your focal points before you glue them down always. Go over the edges. Oh, that's a bummer. Let me see. I might get covered up anyways. I'm going to glue it about right there. Put this on top of it. Yeah, it'll get covered up. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Now, what did I do with my lid? There it is. All right. So, with that said, I got my cup of coffee here. I'm a blonde coffee drinker. And then, okay, there we go. Let's get ready and let's start gluing. And now we're going to just let this dry, and then we'll come back in and we'll do our final finishing touches. Okay, here we are. Everything's nice and dry, and now it's time for our finishing touches. So I'm going to start off by putting liquid pearl drops, and I'm going to outline these squares with them. Project. Really, I didn't go out and purchase anything. I just used what I already had, and that made it really fun to do. I've got a gel pen here, and I want to outline my sunshine with it. Over here, that frame around my butterfly. I think I'm just going to darken it a little bit. Oh, it looks like I got a piece of my hair in there. Looks really nice and fun. Use some paint over this, but I don't think I'm going to. I think the colored pencil worked just fine. So I think at this point I'm going to say it's done. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I would love to see what you create, so please do share it with me by joining the student-only Facebook group. The invitation is on the website page, and please do like this video at YouTube and subscribe to that channel as well. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. And until then, have fun. Bye-bye.